nasty story behind it. Jack goes to the basement to start working on the pipes, and once he's done, he asks Crowley to try the sink. Unfortunately, the repairs don't work, and as the whole installation breaks down, the valve hits Jack in the face. Meanwhile, outside, the ground opens to show something glowing. Jack explains to Crowley that they need to change the valve, so he takes the old piece and promises to come back after finding a replacement. At first his van won't start, and Jack begins throwing a tantrum that is interrupted when the engine finally reacts, stopping things before they get violent. Sometime later, Crowley falls asleep at his desk. Waldo is outside barking at the hole in the ground, which now is releasing a mysterious smoke. This smoke sneaks inside the house through the back door and is inhaled by Crowley, who suddenly wakes up and abruptly stands up to reveal black eyes. Moving rather awkwardly, Crowley runs through the house and hits the door with his own body a couple of times until he realizes how to open it. Then he runs to the garden even if it's raining. The next day, Crowley wakes up when he hears Waldo bark at him. He's shocked to discover he fell asleep in the garden and his hands are rather dirty as if he had been digging, not remembering a thing about last night. When he turns around, he confirms digging is exactly what he had been doing. The hole isn't very deep yet, but now Crowley is curious and rushes to get a shovel to finish what he started. After some more digging, Crowley finds the broken pipe and a mysterious box, which he proceeds to take out of the hole by chaining it to his truck. Once the box is taken into his office, Crowley opens it and finds a human skeleton. He gives a leg bone to Waldo, then looks more closely to find a huge surprise. Inside the ribs, there's a black heart still beating. A wary Waldo barks at it, but Crowley picks it up anyway and tries to make it stop moving. However, this only gets his fingers covered in goo. Suddenly his hand moves on its own and pushes the heart into Crowley's mouth, forcing him to swallow it whole before falling unconscious. Meanwhile, Jack goes to the hardware store to get a new valve. The clerk Howard is shocked to notice the valve is a model he hasn't seen in years, and when Jack says where he found it, Howard is terrified. He asks the boy to come back tomorrow for the new piece and promises to share the story about the curse behind that house. Back to Crowley, he wakes up with a burp on his office floor.